Welcome back to our Trust YouTube channel. In today's class, we're going to learn how to make this single welt pocket. You can see that we have a slant welt pocket here. This is what it looks like on the wrong side. I'm going to teach you how to neatly make something like this. So we'll be cutting and sewing this in this class. If this is something you would like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. So to make your welt pocket, you need to know where your pocket should be. It can start from your waistline, but for me, I want it to be a little down. So mine is around 20 inches. So from my shoulder, apart from the same allowance on the shoulder, I started mine on around 20 inches, which is here. So I want the pocket to be a slant pocket. It can also be straight, but I want mine to be slant. And then I want it to have like 6 inches opening here. So what you need to do now is to get your pocket line, that's the slant line, which is this. Okay, so once you have your center line, which is the slant line, you are going to mark like quarter of an inch. I've already marked mine. I'm just making this blue marker to make it blue there. So mark quarter of an inch on both sides, and that is going to be your welt pocket opening. Okay, there's a pin there, that's why. So once you mark it, this is what you are going to have. So now that you have your pocket opening, and this is on the wrong side of your fabric, if you are adding interfacing to your fabric, you must have added your interfacing like this. This is a stay. So once you have it on the wrong side like this, you are going to turn to the right side and then cut out your actual pocket and pin it to where you have the marking here. Okay, so the part you can see is a long pocket. It has, the length is about 8 inches on fold. This is actually dependent on how big you want it to be. So the length is about 16 inches. You can see the fabric for the pocket. The length is about 16 inches, and then the width should be your pocket opening plus extra 2 to 3 allowance. My pocket opening is 6, so you can see I have 8 inches here, so that's extra 2 inches allowance, 1 inch on each side of the pocket. Okay, so now you can see my own pocket is one long strip of fabric. I'm not cutting two because it's easier this way. So normally your pocket will be facing the center front. This is the center front of the fabric. You can see the neckline. Your pocket should be facing the center front because this is how you put your hand, which means that the long parts of the fabric should be pinned towards the center front like this, while the short one is just going to be towards the side. That can just be 1 inch. Okay, because that's not the main pocket. This is the main pocket. So if you have 16 inches, you can just pin maybe 1 or 2 inches towards the side like this. You can see that the side is short, but to the center front where you get your main pocket, that's where you have it long, because that's where you're going to fold it like this to have your pocket. So once you pin it down on that place, you turn it back to the wrong side, and then you take it to your sewing machine now and sew on this rectangle shape that you have. I'm gonna have to run a stitch around it, you can see. So now you're going to fold it like this so that you can cut it a little bit, and then once you cut it like that, you're going to open it up again and then cut. So you're going to be cutting along the center line that you have. Make sure that you're not cutting the actual pocket under. So you're going to spread it out, then you're going to cut along the center line that you have. So when you're like half an inch away from this line here, you're going to cut towards the corners like this. Okay, you turn to the other side and you repeat the same thing. You're going to cut at the center line. When you are here, you cut into the corners, but make sure you don't cut through it. Okay, just like this. So once you cut it like this, you can fold to the right side, and then you push all the pockets inside. You push all the pockets inside to the wrong side like this. Push it all inside. You will see that the long one is still full, is still facing the center front. So you arrange it well, and then you bring your iron now, and then you iron it really flat. So this is what I have now before ironing. So I'm going to iron it open. You can see that you have your pocket opening there. I'm ironing it now. You iron it well, and you can see that I still have just like 1 inch on the side area, and then you can see that the long one is on the center front. So once you iron it on the wrong side, you turn it to the right side as well, and then you iron it well, so you can see our pocket opening. Now to cover this pocket opening, you are going to put it on the wrong side, then you take the long one here, and then you do like you are forming like a plate over like this, to just enough to cover this space. So this is it on a straight form like this. Then you just take like a plate to cover it up like this, enough to cover the opening that you have. So once that opening is covered, you take your iron again, and then you iron that space. Okay, when you iron it and you turn it to the right side, you will see that that part is covered. Okay, you iron it well. Don't let it fold over, just put it at the tip so that they are just facing each other directly like this. It should not fold over. So once you iron it well like this, you turn it to the this side, you will see that it is now, you can see you have like a flap, a cover there. You can also iron it well. If it is looking rumpled, you arrange it well, and then you iron. You don't want it to be looking rumpled, so you arrange it very well, and then you iron it. So once you are done with the cover of the pocket like this, you turn it back again so that you can form your pocket. So to form your pocket, the leftover that you have from the pocket, this one, you just fold it to meet the one we have here, that 1 inch. You fold it to meet the 1 inch like this. So once you fold it to meet the 1 inch like this, you can also iron it down to make your work easier. So now you can see that we have formed our pocket. The next thing is to sew it down. So to sew it down, you are going to raise it by the side like this. Take everything together. That's the pocket, and then the tiny flap. Let me turn it on this side so that you can see. You see this tiny thing that we have here? You're going to run a stitch from here all the way through this tiny one. You're going to stitch it like this, then come to the other side as well. You do the same thing, you stitch it. So once you stitch this side, the pocket is going to be completely covered, and then you come to this upper part as well. Then you take this seam allowance, this leftover 1 inch, and then this new one. You take the three together, and then you stitch it so that you can close the pocket. If you don't stitch it, the pocket will still be open on this side. So you need to stitch one. Don't stitch your cover, don't stitch this cover to it. You're just stitching this one, this seam allowance that we have here, and this one, the three. You are going to stitch them together. So I'll take it to the sewing machine now so that we can sew. So you can see that I have gone ahead to sew it. So you sew these three parts. If you don't sew it, your pocket will not be closed. You sew it here, and then you sew this side on the two sides. So what you will have is your waist pocket neatly done and completely closed. You can see. Okay. So now you give it the final ironing, and your pocket is ready. You can decide to rip this part off, but I'm going to be fully lining this, so I don't need to weave it now. I will continue with my dress.